unfortunately, now I would much rather take that damage on the sentries, lose 4 sentries to 6 banelings than I would to losing all my workers. So I'm like, I'm tired of him morphing banelings in my base, and I'm gonna go ahead and do something about it. So that's what I do here, and I go ahead and take him out, or work on taking him out anyway. And this is really unfortunate, because I should have grabbed all my workers, and I didn't, and so I lose about 5 workers there. Which really, you know, it's not a huge deal, but it's still really annoying. And as you can see, he now has 20 workers, and I have 18 workers. And so I have to chrono boost out some workers to replace the ones I just lost. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on here. It's about 12 zerglings, and he's making 14 more zerglings. I mean, he's hardcore one basing. I've never seen this before. And now I've got some stalkers, and they're more durable to the banelings, so that's good. And I'm gonna go ahead and move out again. And if you take a look at our mineral patches are starting to look pretty dang low. You know, we don't have that much left, and we've only got 400 left. He's only got 400 left, and me, I've only got, let's see here in a second. Unfortunately, I can't see my mouse right now, so some kind of glitch with the recording program. This one's got 700. This one's only got 325. Oh, I'm gonna miss some action here. Moving into their base. And I've got stalkers, and that's just not good enough. And I wasn't able to pack this as tight as I needed to. And I didn't have my zealots on the outside. This was really poor, positioning in my battle. And if I had positioned it better, if I had a few more zealots in the mix, I was just afraid of banelings dominating again. And so I just was trying to limit the number of. And here I say, you are definitely the hardest one basing zerg I've ever seen, for sure. Never seen a zerg just go one base, pure one base the whole time. Especially, at least not on this level. I mean, maybe at the lower levels, but at, you know, high level diamond, that almost never happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and chrono boost out my gateways. I need units to replace what I had really badly, and I don't know what's going on here. I'm not aware of all these banelings being morphed in, and let's just see. And now I'm checking. As you can see, I'm scouting around here, trying to figure out, does he have another base anywhere, or is he really truly on one base? And he cancels his banelings over here. That's a pretty big deal. Oh, no, he didn't. I just missed it. And I would totally go back if I could. Here, I'll go ahead and rewind just a little bit. And here goes. Watch these banelings go in. See what happens. Alright, we've got 5 banelings coming in here. And I grab my workers immediately and move them out of the way, and I'm setting my stalkers up to attack the banelings. And when he sees that, he's like, oh well, my banelings are worthless, and he runs them into my pylon. Which actually isn't too big a deal, because I'm getting my workers back to work. And really isn't that big a deal, because I needed to be able to go to my gas easier. So thank you for removing that pylon. And as you can see, he's just making a ridiculous amount of zerglings all over again. And if I can hold this, I'm going to be in a really good position. If I can't, I'm pretty much screwed. But as you can see, I hold, and here comes some more zerglings. This guy's ridiculous. Now notice how I'm microing my stalkers back. Make sure that because melee units prioritize other melee units in combat, and stalkers are countered by the zerglings. So I went ahead and backed the stalkers up there so that they wouldn't be attacked by the Zerglings, and then the Zealots could tank the damage. The Zealots I just warped in that had 100% health could tank the damage for these 2 weak Stalkers. Otherwise I would have just lost the Stalkers, and that wouldn't have been good. Now, I do have the Xel'Naga Tower, so I'm noticing these Zerglings coming in, and I'm like, oh crap, are you serious? He's still just going to keep producing Zerglings? He's not going to expand? And I'm starting to run low on mineral patches here, and I'm like, this sucks. I'm not like, you know, I'm like, well, I can't expand, because he's just going to overwhelm me if I try to expand. And so I'm like, well, what are my options here? Either I can try to keep defending myself while I have these 2 mineral patches going, or I can just go ahead and go all in. And so, as you'll see in a second here, and I mean, look at this guy. He's only producing Zerglings. He's producing 14 more Zerglings on top of what he had right there. And he's only on 3 mineral patches as well now, but he is getting his Expo up and going. So I'm like, screw this. I'm bringing everything I got. I have absolutely no minerals left. I have 10 minerals left and 100 gas. I probably should have evened that out by getting another sentry or something. But I'm trying to get as many kills, pick up as many kills as I can right here. And I intercept his main group of Zerglings. This is a big deal because half of his Zerglings were away, half of them were close. And I was able to clean up almost all of his Zerglings, which is a big, you know, a big deal. And now he's got his Expo up, but he's only got workers, and he's got, let's see what, he's got 21 Zerglings, 21 workers, 1 queen, and I've got 8 Zealots, 7 workers, and 4 Stalkers. And here comes the all-in. There's everybody going crazy, and I'm trying to back into the wall. I'm trying to keep my Stalkers back if I can. And we're just going at it. And his Zerglings are melting away. And you know, I backed into that choke so that all of my guys couldn't get us around because he had more units. Here comes the final battle. And this is the craziest Zerg with the Protoss I think I've ever played, or at least the weirdest. And he's got nothing left. Yeah, he GG's. That was a weird game. And I say, yeah, it was. And that's it. I mean, like, just all in one base Zerg, and there's nothing I could do except try to just go all in one base myself. Otherwise, I would have certainly lost earlier. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.